Let's just hope it goes well for the season finale. Suppose while I think we should get the introductions done. Good evening everyone, it's Tribal Dragoon back in the commentary box. Sarah's still not 100%, so I've drafted in Jedi David again. Good evening, good sir. So, how have you been today?
Annoyed, frankly.
Oh, why is that?
I ordered these steel team balls from the F1 store, but one from McLaren and one from Mercedes. I don't know how they mucked this up, but it's like one of these like foldable straw bottles that you can like put in the fridge, like refillable thing, eco-friendly. They forgot the straw. I can't actually drink out of it.
Where did you forget the straw?
Never mind. How do you forget them both? Like I wouldn't be as annoyed if they'd only done it on one, but they've missed the straw on both the bottles. I can't use either of them. The only thing in that order that actually works functionally is the Williams hat. Which is a hat, so it doesn't really have a function, does it?
No, not really, no. But speaking of Williams, next game, next season, the last time we see them, unless a miracle happens.
I am not letting that happen.
Well, you're gonna fund the 13 million I'm missing.
No, I don't have 13 million, but if there's a fundraiser to save the team, which there might well be, you never know, I'm instantly going on there. Anywho, more to the point, season finale, championship is still up for grabs.
I don't know the results of the championship because no one said to hear what results. All I know is it's a four-car battle, I think, at the top. So real that anyone can take it. Bloody hell, it's 2012 all over again. With Vettel, Hamilton, Button and Alonso fighting for the title.
Hopefully they'll keep it clean and not go for anything a little bit too fancy.
Let's just hope we don't have a Karun Shandal, Nico Rosberg.
Hopefully we'll also have a Tony Lutzi Michael Schumacher. I believe 2012? 2011?
10.
10. I always forget that.
First season.
I don't know why. I keep thinking that was his last race, didn't really end well. Maybe that's... I can't remember. I should remember because I was a big Schumacher fan, but honestly, yeah. some memories are locked in my head, some just go.
Anyway, that has Buttons doing a lap. Oh god, the Red Bull's come off the road. Thomas' tank engine's come off. Someone thought it'd be funny to derail him. That joke's never gonna get old.
No.
I got that back in for commentary on the next game, and then that is sticking around. Fury's binned it. Have you done that?
Potential lack of heat in his tires, because I just noticed he's the only one going out on hards.
Interesting to say the least. And the hards can't go a good while.
Well, yeah, that's what it's designed for.
Yeah, and they're also designed for people to sit and shout with him, is what I meant to say. Not what I did say. What was I saying? I hate having a list. Slight but I hate having one.
Well, at least you don't have a Sean Connery accent.
His Button goes 135.7, followed by Marshall with a 136.3. line. Thomas is starting lap. Smith does a 1:36.0. Jasper goes the quickest. Williams.
Yes.
1:34. Hey, no favoritism in the commentary box.
I'm not favouriting anyone, I'm just making a casual joke because I got a Williams hat to go with my t-shirt.
I still have my, well, it's not McLaren 100%. It's the IndyCar McLaren hat. As Revelov does a 1:36.03.
So I'm sitting here wearing my Mercedes 12 e-shirt.
Fancy.
Yeah.
We can't get over the controversy with the Formula E Race at Home challenge. If you know Daniel Hunt getting sacked from Audi for cheating. As Mallard goes 8th, a 1:36.3. And on a 1:37.1. Here does a 1:55.9. That spin probably didn't help. I was validated someone else had just shot the order. I believe it was Cole, no, not Cole. Who was it? Jump? It was Jump. 1:35.7. Mad. If you can probably tell, I am all over the place today.
He went on a bit of a binge earlier this morning.
Didn't know it go on a bit of a binge this morning. Thank you very much.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You have no rhyme or reason to prove it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think to myself, what would happen if we broke the curse here and it actually rained in Abu Dhabi?
We're in for a store, a treat.
Yep.
I can't speak either.
You're just as bad.
Yeah. We're in for a treat because I don't think anyone knows how to drive this track in the wet. I'm probably wrong in saying that.
I've had to drive in the wet too many times in practice.
I
It's
say
one
one thing.
I'll put me in the wet.
One thing, and you shut me down like that.
Sorry. Could be worse. You could have spat Magnus over yourself again.
Don't even. Just don't. I'm not having that happen again. I am prepared.
Yeah, they
I've
have.
got the cat next to me. Just don't, alright?
Well, the best is I still have a minute, man. While I start drinking.
You're just gonna burn your insides doing that.
Oh, there's a alpha, come on. Jump, you just stop. Very good.
Maybe snow covered that
As
on the
Dano.
track.
Probably. As Dano goes 7th, so 1:35.9. Now he's going to try his lap again. They're getting a notification from YouTube of someone saying this gun is complete hell in Modern Warfare. Bit off topic, but no tactics for this try. What do you think we'd be looking for?
Well, you can either go a two-stop of... I think they try and make you go two mediums. But I think if you're good with tyre wear, you could maybe stretch out a bit and go soft, medium, soft, or maybe you can work that around a bit. However, if you want to, I think you could do a mediums to hards.
You could.
Obviously I can't comment on that because last night we had a safety car and our strategies were thrown out the window.
Even though I was still
That
I
was
had
the
to stick
plan.
to my strategy. another
I'll
option.
admit, I did change my strategy. I made the call change, but I made it too late.
No. Unfortunately, you still got second.
Yeah, I can't complain now.
You're still fourth in the drivers' championship.
For now.
No. Yeah. However, we go back to Australia next week. Just pray to God it works. That was not meant to happen. But the Bud Light just shot up at the bottom and smacked me in the top lip. Oh, it's gone easier.
K-A-R-M-A.
Shut up, Fernando.
All the time you have to leave the cap on.
I don't mean the cap on.
I don't know what I was going with that.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I'm in that kind of mood where I don't really think before I speak, and random stuff will just blurt out. Oh well.
Thomas went fourth at 1:35.3. Interesting with the Red Bulls. Wait, I don't know if people have pointed it out. The Red Bull steering wheel. Looks like a Nintendo 2DS.
Thank you! I knew I wasn't going to want to thought that.
It's alright. It does.
Oh yeah, I was
like,
going to say Toro, so yeah, because it was the same thing.
like, if I could, I would pull up a picture of the Nintendo 2DS and the Red Bull steering wheel, and you cannot argue they did not
I'm
alike.
looking at my 2DS right now.
You've got the
my
screen
my
on the top
Nintendo
with the buttons
2DS.
and the bombs.
Yeah, my 2DS is literally sitting on charge in the corner. I'm looking at it right now.
Anyway, we're just waiting on the McLarens now to settle up. But Crashly in the first one, and Bam Bam the second one. As Sarah would call him, because he doesn't like it.
I'd say the 2DS was a brilliant idea. And it's one of the reasons why I don't like the Switch. Because that line got canned in favour of it.
The Switch is horrible,
see,
to be honest.
yeah, see, the 2DS, they removed the 3D features so that you can play the old DS games as well.
Yeah.
So it gives a double meaning to 2D. Two different types of games. I reckon they still have space in the bottom. Maybe. It's a hunch I've got, but maybe they could have thrown a Game Boy thing on there as well, because obviously they don't use 2D either. It might have been difficult, but the DS Lite, like the second gen, the flat one, that's got a game cartridge thing and a Game Boy cartridge.
I believe I actually have that one.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit in the bottom of it, right?
Yeah, so you got
Game Boy
the
cartridge
DS
thing.
cartridge on the top, but you got the Game Boy cartridge at the bottom.
Yeah, it was just yeah.
Maybe they could have done that on the bottom of the 2DS. I don't know if that's possible. But, you never know. Maybe they could have done on the 2DS
still
XL.
rocking his Brazil helmet.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you last night. I didn't actually notice until I watched your clip that you sent me. You're using an Abu Dhabi helmet.
I represent.
I know. It's stupid. I didn't notice that before though.
Yeah. Anyway, how is it validated? Very good. Under the hotel. That was validated.
Yeah, that was. Oh, he's got the audio glitch again.
No, button's retired.
No, he's safe.
Here it comes. Oh, Phoenix goes fourth.
Not bad, not bad. I think Fury's trying second.
He did.
Trust us. Something changes, we don't notice what's happened.
We just tell you, oh, something's changed.
P45 stopped on track.
Has he stopped on track? Where is it?
One of the Red Bulls
Maybe.
I mean. Yes, he's letting, I guess he's letting someone through, but stopping on track still isn't a very smart idea.
Yeah, especially if they come around the corner like God knows how fast.
Plus the game cancel penalise you for being stopped on track.
Yeah, just go disqualified.
Yep. Oh, that reminds
the
me
most fun.
of our race last night. We did the celebratory donuts in Q1. Yuka Wyvern ended up making contact with me on the way back in. It gave him a 5-place grid penalty, so he should have been 9th, but it put him down at 14th.
Which was quite funny in my opinion.
Yes, it was funny, but it just goes to show how crap this game's design is. And it's one thing I really hope they've put some effort into for 2020.
Hopefully. I think with F1 2020, it's a shame that Butler and Faber aren't going to be in it.
I mean, I think the whole career mode thing with Butler being in the F2s for 2019, what I think it is, it's a standard British idea, which works because it was made in Birmingham. It's ambitious, but rubbish. Good execution. No. Good idea, poor execution.
Yeah, because what we could have done, in my opinion, is give us an entire F2 season. Something different happening every event.
Yeah. See, we got like what,
Or
4 races, and then
3 races G2.
yeah, then we all get bumped up into F1 into whatever teams vary depending on what team you choose. But you'll get put into F1, and that's that. You just go to that is, and then it comes the bog standard the F1 career again.
Richley's on our left again.
Coleman, that'll be in the pits in a second. I think P45 will allow he's just coming out the corner.
Why is Phoenix put the wets on?
Wait, what?
Why is he I'm not the only one seeing that, right?
Be going out, buddy.
Oh my god, if he is, I'm gonna scream.
As P45 hits the top 10.
Oh my god, he's went out.
He's going out. He's going. What are you doing?
Oh my god, he's gonna get screen time for this.
What are you doing, man?
What is he doing?
I shouldn't be hating on the driver, but what is he doing?
It's a genuine question. Is he a bit dolly?
I questioned someone last season I did qualifying 2 seasons ago for going out on the medium tyre
Cute.
when it was raining. However, someone going out on wet on a it's Abu Dhabi, famous for never having rain in an F1 race. He's on the wet.
Unless it's my... It's not having rain in an F1 race, unless it's my Grand Prix mode. It always rains. Every time I put it up, it rains. I have to go and put it in clear weather.
That's because your console's mucked up. Because is it twice that your save date is deleted? On your set in your career mode? I still don't understand why that. However, it's not just you, because I heard you were talking to someone that had it on the PS4 as well.
Yeah, a guy called Brad that had it done.
Yeah, so it's a glitch that appears to be going around.
Oh,
it doesn't appear to be a majorly.
It doesn't majorly bother me, to be honest.
No, it doesn't seem to be majorly widespread. Like, it's not massive. Everyone's getting this glitch. On this, sorry.
Maybe the glitch on Need for Speed Heat, where I couldn't do it again.
I don't know what I used to do.
Basically, it was a stupid glitch where I couldn't get past the Like, you know how in F1, for example, you get the bit where Seb and Lewis are staring at you? Like, the start
Oh,
of
the intro, yeah.
Yeah, basically, I got stuck on that and we'd just be beaten. I could not advance from it. Well, I took
I
to...
had that. I had that. What game was that? I had that somewhere.
Oh.
I think it might have been this, actually.
God.
It was either this or
AMS.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. I was stuck on the main loading screen. I couldn't get in. I had to call Xbox support to see what the hell was going on. What was it?
Weird,
That's gonna bug me now. What game was it? I think it might have been this. I can't tell you for the life of me though.
Anyway, we lose. Who did we lose? We lose Marshy, sadly. And again, a bit more to lose in Q2.
Ease.
Ease. Very nice, very nice. Oofed.
Yes, lose more people we shall. Yes.
Sometimes I think commentary with Yoda.
That's the... We're literally facepalm right now.
Oh, Sparta's gone. Hey, that's Becky Boom.
Why must I be surrounded by freaking idiots? That was the joke.
I know it was a joke. Turn this stuff on. Yeah, because you can't put medium on it, not what sort of thingy on it.
Several people have left.
The Red Bull coming out.
I think there's at least 3 have left. Oh, hello. Okay, I need to say this. I was randomly, it put me up to Jasper. He actually jumped out of the pits. Like, they loaded his car, it jumped, and then drove out. I've referred back to last week, he's bouncing like a trampoline.
Well, he's a ghost, so what do you expect?
He's not posted on my screen.
Jasper the friendly ghost?
Ah.
You know, like Casper the friendly ghost. God, this is going to be a long night. One of the McLarens just cut the chicane.
I have a very stressful life right now. I've had a very stressful last couple of months. You know what I'm on about because I've told you. There's no point ranting about it on chat because no one cares. Storyline.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I mean, I care, but...
Basically, I've been really stressed lately. It's mentally taking a toll, and obviously, it's because of my Asperger's that I remember stuff better. I think that's a pro of having that stability, but I don't know.
Don't know, so I don't have Asperger's.
Yeah, I think that might have something to do with it. Either way, I have ludicrously good memory sometimes. Today, or specifically the last week, it's not actually been the best. Hence why I've forgotten Jasper Casper.
But they'll forget something sometimes.
Yeah.
They'll forget something sometimes. Like that one race back in the 70s where they forgot they... Someone didn't qualify, you went on the track and got disqualified.
Oh, yeah. He didn't qualify, he went on the track, and people only realised he was in the race when his gearbox failed and he had to DNF, by which case he was then disqualified. Which is probably the only time in F1 history that someone gets disqualified from a race that they weren't even in.
Imagine that way. Imagine that happening nowadays.
I'm 90% certain that someone would notice that.
Considering the fact the car was bright
Actually,
yellow.
it was a yellow car. Yeah, it was a yellow car as well.
it was a bright yellow
Which
car.
makes the question: how did they miss a bloody banana mobile?
But imagine Renault in 2020.
Revlon, Japan, go and do that, please.
Also, an interesting story with the league. Apparently, Hunter LAX has been blacklisted.
Oh.
Don't know what he did. And again.
That's interesting, and I don't know, maybe that's not something you're supposed to say on stream, I'm just saying.
I
honestly don't know. We didn't know, so if it is, for next time. As Thomas goes fastest.
Jasper must have landed fast.
He
Jasper's
did,
a 145.4.
I was on board with that because he was bouncing. He did just stop at the last sector.
Smith's coming through now. He goes under the hotel. He's probably on pointless camera angles in the entire game.
The helicopter.
The one that just sits. Yeah, I love the. Oh god, me and Mac had a massive rant about the helicopter cams. Like, just bring them in. As Smith goes 136.0 on the soft compounds.
Well, Thomas isn't the number one anymore.
Yeah, no, it's Henry now. Or Bob.
Smithers.
Japan goes third fastest. Revel goes fastest. Bit different time, though.
So now Thomas is a Henry.
Hey, it's over 3.
Yeah.
Here comes Mallard at the last corner.
That's another. That's a downside about the second Henry. I can't forget a single thing about Thomas second.
Again, you're addicted to it.
It's not my fault people make hilarious parodies with edited swear words in it.
Precious road. Finish Fury is under the swimming pool. I've called it the swimming pool. The hotel.
B45's gone fourth. Meanwhile.
Right here comes Fury. He goes fastest. Right, David, who's train number 4?
Gordon.
He's no Gordon Bennett.
I'm embarrassed that I remember this. Because
That's what to be embarrassed about.
I don't watch the actual show, I just watch the animated parodies people make.
No. Andrew goes 8th.
Oh, someone's getting the grave dug for later. Place your bets, folks. Susie ain't having first again, that's fine.
Actually, he's got a red bull behind him. Actually, 3 behind him.
Well, they're both on laps, so Chris doesn't have to move. Jigs.
Damn it! I hate these
Score
stupid
one for the
games we
child.
play. Shut up, you're a 5-year-old at mine.
It says the 2-year-old.
Oh.
It is hampered slightly by being friends with Liam, but OLO crutches at the moment. No damage there.
I think Fury's picking up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He spilled my
I just missed my mouth. I just don't my mouth, I just missed my God's sake. So, I've ignored Sarah's advice. I have split my magnums, however, that's a new way of doing so. Maybe that's me. If I stay with commentary, maybe that'll just be my thing. How do I spill my drink this time?
Maybe.
How do I miss my
I
mouth?
don't know. Not the amount of times I do it. Oops. Oh, just fell.
this is a sign. I shouldn't have bothered breaking up today.
Come on.
There you go.
Screwed himself up. Button. Sure will, I'm pretty sure it'll come round. No, that's an FLTV Pro. But I've been considering buying them. The FLTV.
What, there's an F1 TV?
It's like a little app you can get, you can watch all the races on it.
Yeah.
I've been considering getting one.
See, my mum has that on her phone.
God, they hit the volume.
She watched it, having given birth to my youngest sister. That was the first thing my youngest sister watched. It was Formula 1. Hail, hail.
I was going to say, starting off young.
Although the problem is now, I think she's 5, 6... I don't even know. Honestly, I've got that many birthdays to remember, I don't know how old they were. I think she's 6, don't quote me, but... Basically, we put the races on. She doesn't care. First thing she saw, and she doesn't care about it anymore. It's so sad, isn't it, Mum? You can't force them to like it.
Exactly. It's just me. Started off F1 at the age of 4. Like 2006. Because it was just, my dad was just on for the channels of the sports and it came on. Like they were talking about the season highlights. I was one as Cole goes quickest, the 1:34.9. And I will admit, with F1, I took a break. After Schumacher retired, I kind of stopped watching. And I got back into it in 2016. When Rosberg wins the title again?
16.
Yeah, because I remember watching Abu Dhabi.
1v6 title that Hamilton didn't win.
And then Rosberg did win, but you think about it though, he wins and then buggers off.
Well, yeah, he's achieved the goal of every F1 driver. He's got a family. Now you can just reap rewards. It's a shame. He's a really good driver. But I think the bigger shame is... Yeah. I think the bigger shame is, I'm pretty sure, the friendship that Hamilton and Rosberg had since they were kids was damaged during 2016.
Yeah, 2016 fell apart.
Which is sad, because they were really good friends.
Yeah, they've known each other since they were kids.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lewis's dad got on really well with Keke.
I think Keke helps Lewis kind of get his foot. I think anyway. I think again he did win the GP2 championship. But the Maniac went 3 wide through Magus and Beckett.
And that's how you make your mark. Someone who's making their mark on the world. Alex Jackson. Those statistics now, 134.6.
On board with Dano anyway. Speak off as he comes down the back straight. In too many games, I've been playing too many other games. I've seen too many different variations of this course. Like shorter versions. I don't like the shorter versions. I prefer this version. Although I'm pretty sure there's a one where you don't do the first bit. You don't do sector 1.
Yeah. Oh, that appears to go for a purple sector 2.
Ooh. Overload retired.
That's right.
Here comes, he's got a little low fuel warning light on. Round the third to last corner, comes up to the ultimate. drop in the last bend. Short dash to the line. It's gonna be six.
P6.
Oh,
He's
fast,
through
fast.
this.
Teammates just through though.
Can I ask this now? It's a really random to ask this. How much of F1 stuff have we actually talked about, as opposed to our random nonsense?
Probably more, which is probably better if you think about it.
No, I thought we'd talk about. I was honestly thinking we were talking less F1, more stuff.
It's about how you can find stalls.
Just stuff. Like not F1 related stuff.
Then again, what do you expect? They're both massive F1 fans. Over here.
I thought it was a map, he seems to be going totally there.
An airpin though. Oh, look at the way!
I'm staying close on a lap. I'm on board with Phoenix. I might just be a massive idiot. God's sake. Maybe I should lay off the cider. I've had one sip, or actually half a sip, started a bit ago in my mouth. I don't even know who I'm watching. Oh, this is going to be a long night.
Thank you for Oh, push on a very wide exit. That goes P6, now standard at P7, P8, even P8.
Jatter's gone even faster.
He's
already fast.
Slow down a bit. Oh god, but squirming there from Phoenix. Can you just go that tiny bit slower, please? Make it a bit fair. That was your fact. Was it retired? I thought it was Jasper. It's Phoenix go, see? Just tell quickly, not today, good son.
So what was looking like a sad day for McLaren's turned into a hopefully decent day?
Fingers crossed they don't take each other out in turn one. Now that I've said that,
applies to everyone.
Yeah, then again, I've said that, we're going to hear the gongs of commentators curse starting around my head. That is just going to come back and bite these two. As we're just waiting on Dano. Let's go to Williams, I mean.
Oh, scratch that idea.
That'd be funny to watch. Just F1 cars going around in complete darkness. The little headlights on the side plates.
So we have lost from this station. Japan, Daniel P45, Chum, Mallard, Revelo, and Critchley. Hang on, that's 6. We've lost.
I think Critchley crashed out. Like how you get that stupid thing when the AI turns and hits the wall?
No. I'm just looking at the race strategy. No one crashed. No one was penalised. However, we've lost 10th as well as the bottom 5.
So it's not a very hope for Jason McLaren.
I'm done with this game.
Said everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
After 2 months of playing it. That includes the people that played on Xbox and tried to share clips from when they played the Legends Edition 3 days
This
earlier.
is a long black screen.
I was gonna say, like, there's nothing on my screen.
Oh, we're dead. We're dead. It's died.
Why, did the game just crash or something?
No, I'm just making a joke. Like, the game's heard the comments and died.
It's like, no, screw you.
Yeah. We're gonna somehow take P10 out of the top 10, and then we're just gonna go black screen mode.
You don't understand me, it's black screen. I just opened up stream again. It's just the black screen. Well, you see
with
the
girl I love.
Oh god, not this again.
Like you. That works in this context. I think this is the game saying that to us.
Yeah, basically. I was just going to forget you know, the censored version.
Well, as we were talking about earlier,
Yep. If you care to explain.
makes it work so much better.
Oh, Mars just said rip stream. Oh dear lord. What do we do now? Oh.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go message whoever's in charge right now.
Yeah.
Because if we're streaming, we're stuck on a black screen.
I'll just put hashtag blackout wait and say you're a day late on that.
I'm
just a
about
bit.
saying it's fine for them.
Right, so so the game's just died for us.
Yay!
Yay! So we're gonna have to probably stop the stream and then restart our games and then get back in. No, I'm gonna try that actually. See, we'll sit around for another.
Don't stop the stream. Just try and restart the game.
Okay.
So we can just join off of someone.
I should be able to join off with AMS Fury.
Yeah.
It's impulse because it's not mentioned in the game. But the things we go through, honestly. Like I said, it knows it's the season finale.
Yeah.
So the game's like, you know what? We're not gonna work for you anymore. You're taking your best long enough. Screw you.
Right, it knows that we're going to Australia, so it's giving us the technical problems now.
It might be.
Okay, I swear it's been 2 seasons that the Australian race just died.
Yeah, I'll show you that.
Right, join off someone.
Join off me, I'm joining in. If it doesn't work again, I'm gonna cry. Right, Q3's underway. We've got 7 minutes left of Q3.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Good.
Remember click spectate button.
I know. Actually, I
I'm
say
just
that, I'm
reminding you.
pretty sure. If I click ready up, I'd go into spectator mode, right, but it would give me a card for the race. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I said, spectate.
Or do I? Hee.
Oh god, no David, don't do that. We don't...
I'm not doing it, I'm not an idiot.
Anyway, give you the count shot. Poles on pole. Right, didn't even mean for that to rhyme. So Cole's on pole, Phoenix is in second, and Button's in third. All from the
Hey, it
134s.
works now.
Hey, Anyway, Josh was about to cross the line. He goes quickest from 1:33.9.
We're all fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
Crisis of
Barry, how are you? Han Solo reference. Come on.
Have I ever watched Star Wars?
Well, I thought being friends with me, you'd know I'd make jokes about things.
I know you would. You mean you're the joke? Apparently, I didn't click on something. I clearly did. No, bots coming out. Bots in the pitch. God damn it! God damn it! Oh, my session restarted. Thank you. Just have a bright screen. Then I have to restart. That was a quick fix, anyway.
Well,
Restart.
hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we can just pick up where we left off and just get on with it. But if it's what's needed, then obviously we're gonna do it. But
Yeah, enemy Fury. Validated. Everyone's invalidated. Oh god.
possibly on in-laps.
Also, then again, we're very close. We're very close to K&K Smith's face. I'd fix that. Yeah, there's a. Mercedes coming out. I believe it's Button. There's a house that's just come out. Thomas is on an outlap. We have 5 viewers. Way hey.
Hello.
Hello there, dear viewer. Welcome to the what is known as a technical difficulty stream, aka the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. You know, with quarantine and stuff, we're kind of stuck indoors while we watch this race.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
I mean, I am. I'm just too scared. I'm just too scared to go outside. You know, just
Key work of life means I don't get the luxury of staying indoors.
Yeah, but it's boring when you stay
It's not really a luxury because people are going mentally insane.
Exhibit A.
Yeah. Exhibit B, the entirety of the rest of my family.
Exhibit C, the rest of my family. Then again, they don't watch the stream, so. Well, it's lighthearted television
right now.
Oh, they know I'm doing it. I've had to explain to them that, by the way, you can't require me for anything beyond 6.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
I mean,
8.
I get text messages from my mum last week basically saying stop shouting.
I get those as well. It just shows when you're too excited for something.
It's enthusiasm.
Yes.
Plus, a lot of sisters never sleep anyway, so what the hell difference does it make?
Yeah, because we're all on the mini.
That and they just never sleep. Like they just do not listen to anyone.
We're just like from New York City or something. Oh, hello. Babas. That was
Wait,
a
what?
foreign from my drink. Because I've got the twisty caps. Right, Thomas, good fourth.
Oh, hang on a minute. Never mind. I was gonna say, why is Cole's name under the track? Well, obviously, Abu Dhabi's got the underneath pits, isn't it?
You just raced here last night.
Don't remind me.
It makes you feel better. At least you weren't taking out turn 1.
No, I was taken out on lap 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because the Mercedes are going to forget to brake. And again, braking zones here are difficult to learn. Anyway, here comes Dano. He comes through this section. How many times is that now? Spar's joined by.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't keep count of them.
I don't know either. Whole thing I've never kept count of. As I think Buttons also coming towards the line.
Button's just gone
Dano
P3.
Dano goes P8. Now we're just waiting on Andrew to set a time. See what the angry Scotsman's got.
No, that's us.
Yeah. He's the big angry giant. Or the not so friendly giant.
Yeah, I know, but we're angry Scots as well.
Yeah. Jasper goes quickest.
Again.
133.5.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I remember. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was trying to get an achievement on the Xbox for setting a time trial on every track. I don't know what I've missed out, because I'm not quite there yet. But I was on. I think it was Bahrain Short Circuit. AMS Jasper holds the world record.
Jeez.
Just a fun fact I think you might like. We have a world's fastest in our grid.
Andrew goes 7, but that's him now. KK Smith's validated. Dan's validated. First one. Button. Ooh, that's a lovely shot.
Dano's also out of fuel and ERS.
Oh god. Anyway, Button in the pits. Yeah.
Can we call next? He'll be coming in. He's got a fuel light on.
But he's
Actually,
running into the line.
because he could go, but yeah.
Goes up and around the last. Ultimate corner even.
Nope, he's going for it.
Last corner. It goes got. The front of the line. It's second.
Nice.
Jasper comes to the line. He's kind of missed the pit lane. Now she stopped on track. Him?
He's taking leave out of my book, apparently.
Well, if you've missed your pit lane, just trying to pit thing on track.
Yep. No, I missing the pit entry. Because I'd set a lap, I think, qualifying. I was going to come in, because I'd set the time. I very nearly missed the entry.
Anyway, at the end of that,
It was literally like an in.
Yeah. Okay. End of that. Josh was on pole again. Cole was second. Jerry's in third. Button's in fourth. Tom's the tank engine is in fifth. Phoenix is running in sixth. Andrew in seventh. Smith eighth, and Dano brings up the rear in ninth.
I still don't know why we don't have 10.
Hey, Kirksey crashed out, I think.
No, I was looking at the race director after Q2, and there wasn't anything on terminal damage.
Maybe that broke the game first.
Yay! I don't even know anymore. And I should get names this week. I'm watching you guys. I'm watching you. I am watching to make sure you don't ready up.
Before Andrew.
Yeah. Jesus, 9 AMS guys.
We should be called
Not complaining, but
we shouldn't be called
yeah,
we should call it
we're no. This is PRL AMS tier.
Yeah. Imagine how bored the pit crew people must be when they've just got to sit there all day.
But that is on race day. They literally just sit there watching the race, and they only come out when they need to.
Yeah, no,
They still have to be on the ball.
Oops, alright. Yeah, they still have to be ready.
On race day, when the race is actually going, obviously they do work before the race, but in the actual race, normally it's a one-stop, so they do 2 seconds of work.
Easiest job ever.
Obviously there's,
Not
there's
really,
way
yeah.
more to it than that, but
Yeah. Look at Ash in Australia.
ugh.
2 years in a row. The pit crew's cocked up.
Yep.
Oh, as we get set to go, Andrew Reddy's up first. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm bored that guy just looks above the Mercedes garage. The guy with the grey shirt on. He's just stood there like bored as hell.
Oh my god, just get the race going already.
Everyone's clapping like, yay, cars!
Yeah, we're watching air.
Anyway, here we go.
Starting grid for tonight. We have AMS Jasper in the Williams on pole position. AMS Cole in second for Alfa Romeo. The Red Bull of AMS Fury in third. FRA Button in fourth in Mercedes. His connection is all over the place. LR Thomas in the second Red Bull in fifth. AMS Phoenix, the first of the two McLarens, in sixth. The second Mercedes, AMS Andrew, in seventh. Eighth and ninth for Haas with KMK Smith and Dano respectively. AMS Critchley, the second McLaren, in the 10th. I honestly don't know what happened with the top 10, but Revelo in 11th for Renault. His name really works actually. Mallard in 12th for Ferrari, or the Ferrari. AMS Chum in the second Alfa Romeo, 13th. 14th for Daniel P45 in the Racing Point. 16th we have Japan in the second Renault. Barcelona in the Toro Rosso appears to be starting from the pit lane. And AMS Sparks in the second Racing Point is on track. With the audio glitch to boot. I'm pretty sure that was a feature in 2018 as well.
I think it was. Not to mention 2018, we broke the safety car.
No, I didn't break it. Tookster did.
Yeah, he broke it and Kevin Magnussen won.
Yeah, Kevin Magnussen won. Everyone else got disqualified because the game just put a massive brain fart.
Anyway, here we go. As we get ready, season finale. This is a very interesting camera. Just turn everything off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we go green in Abu Dhabi for the season finale. Looks like a decent
Good
start
start from
everyone.
Jasper.
Oh god, there goes
Mercedes.
a oh god, there
Buttons
goes a
hit
Mercedes.
Cole.
Oh god. Oh dear.
Hello. That
Oh,
is
gee.
Daniel P45's gone round. Oh
geez.
my god. Critchley's gone. Thomas is gone.
Oh god.
Thomas is stuck. Thomas beached it. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Thomas actually beached it on one of the curves.
Oh god, there goes the
I know, Thomas reset to track. That's what made Daniel spin. Now that's normally a penalisable incident, however, Thomas was beached on a curb, but he was stuck. I don't know what's going to be done with that actually.
I don't know. Let's see what the clips are.
Because Daniel swerved to avoid Thomas. That's what made him spin again.
Yeah.
But I think Thomas might have had a reason to do it.
Okay.
So trying to recap that, Button hit Cole. He spun. Don't entirely know. Don't entirely know what happened with Daniel P45. He spun originally. Critchley and Thomas appeared to hit each other. Thomas then reset to track, but I think he might have had a reason to do so. We're going to leave that to the stewards, see what they say about it. And P45 swerved to avoid it and spun again. However, thankfully there's no safety car, and Jasper is still leading with Cole literally up his diffuser.
Gotta get a look at this. Fastest light.
Smith is pitting.
Now that I think about
And it's a lane change.
Everyone. Yeah, he got involved in the car crash. I think of everybody in this league. Jasper is probably the only one out box beer. Jasper is the only one whose voice matches his nationality or his flag in game.
I just like to point out, I was watching Smith in his pit stop. He put the soft on, and then suddenly they transformed into hard as he drove out. Oh hello, Daniel's lost it again.
Oh,
Mate, you can go.
Oh god.
He's not having a very good night right now, is he?
Oh, but square me there.
He has literally no grip in his tyres right now.
Tires are roasting hot.
Yeah.
I think everyone in this race, AMS Marshy, Golf,
Hello.
AMG
Sparks is wheel to wheel with Japan.
Oh god, Sparks going off the road.
Fury and Dana right behind them. We've got some actual racing
Japan's
here.
good.
Ooh, Japan. Oh, hello. I was going to say, that was a pretty good move from Japan, but Dano's just got into the back of Fury and forced him off track. However, I think Dano probably just gave himself wing damage, and he did. He's lost an end plate. Chum has entered this fight as Jasper sets the fastest lap. Japan gets a 3-second penalty, and Dano is now pitting.
Unfortunate.
So, seems Haas not having a very good night either.
No.
That's what Richard does to you folks.
I've been still meaning to look for that. To try. I can't find it anymore.
Oh yeah, it's not on shit. It should. I should think it. Well, it's an English company, so I don't know why it's not on British shelves. I've seen it on shelves, like someone's taking pictures of it in Walmart in the US. You can order it off Amazon.
Like £400
online, actually. Yeah, that's the problem. What the heck's the price tag?
Listen, the other day, I was doing like a crate at 32 of Rich, a 32 crate of Rich Energy, £800. Who's
that
paying
makes
£800?
less. Probably the same people who pay for AlphaTauri clothing.
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't. It's all right looking, some of the clothing.
No, I can't. I don't want to be rude to Red Bull, but their clothing line, AlphaTauri, I'm sorry, it's awful. Like, there's nothing. All the opinions are opinions, but
yeah,
I swear nothing on there looks A, decent, and B, worth their ludicrous price tags.
It could be worse. You could be paying $50 for a Haas umbrella.
Who pays $50 for an umbrella?
People who like Haas.
I don't care if it's an F1 umbrella. I don't care if they're a Haas superfan. Who the hell pays $50 for an umbrella? Anyway, enough about clothing and drinks.
Back to some action. As Cole and Jasper are still going at it.
Yeah. Critchley is trying to catch up to Chum. He's relatively similar distance.
Relatively, you know.
As Fury's pitting. And he's retired.
I don't entirely blame him, to be honest. But I think it's a bit early. You're only 4 laps into the race.
I was going to say, yeah. Unless he's had a prior commitment that he's had to something to go to.
Yeah.
Mallard has been overtaken by Sparks as P45 pits. Cole's taking the lead.
As well. It's a shame.
It's surprising that people are giving up so early. Not maybe giving up's not the right word, but
Just thinking. Oh no, not even that. You don't.
retiring so soon.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe they have to go do something which is unavoidable, which is unfortunate for now, but whatever, stuff's got to be done. Mallard and Sparks are pretty much wing to wing.
also, Phoenix about to have a go on Red Hello.
Yep.
The Works team versus the McLaren.
Not for much longer.
Bring on 2021.
Which is approaching much quicker than people think.
Everything rowdy and bloody June.
Yeah, we should be halfway through the 2020 season right now. We've not even started yet.
Yeah, but we'll be starting July.
Yep. And that month cannot come any faster.
There's a double header in Austria.
Stuff that I'm looking forward to a double header at Silverstone.
And the Max Verstappen there is going to go ballistic.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch the Dutch GP, just to see how even more ballistic the Dutch army would go. Because see, Austria's the closest race they have, hence why they always have such a big presence there. They have a presence everywhere, but because he has that many followers, but Austria always seems to have the most. Imagine his home race, the first Dutch GP for I think it's what, 25 years? 30 years?
25 years, yeah. 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, one more year we have to wait, but that'll be a very interesting thing to see. Phoenix still trying to chase down Revel. He'll get DRS on the pit straight. His McLaren teammate is also chasing down the Alfa Romeo of Chum, who equally is on the back of Japan, again in the Renault. McLaren really hate Renault right now, don't they? You can't deny it, folks, that's why Daniel Ricciardo's switching.
That's why he's running away.
Yeah, he's running away from the Renaults to get a Mercedes.
God, what if with all this like financial stuff going on? What if they don't get? Oh, 2 seconds.
Yep.
Let's say like on cue.
Go away!
They're doing the life-saving work. Leave them alone.
No. Chum and Japan have passed. Cole
Yeah.
and Jasper's taking the lead. Phoenix has got past Revelo.
Jesus Christ, there's stuff we're missing.
Yeah.
But Revel's got DRS on Phoenix. He's going to go for a mid-back into the Ocon Verstappen corner. Oh, nice, nice back. Phoenix is going to defend.
Crutch has got past Japan.
Spoiler for a 3-second time penalty. There's Japan for a 3-second time penalty as well.
Button passes Smith for 12th.
You're not issue me, you drink beer and you need to go.
And I don't really drink beer, so I don't know that.
It's just that feeling. Forget it.
If you need to go, go.
I don't want to miss the action.
God, you sound like a football fan.
I ain't a football fan, that's the thing. Football's like one of my least favourite sports. I don't mind watching it, but I don't like to support it.
Japan, Thomas and Smith all pitting. Putting Button into the top 10. Sector 3, what's going on?
Smith retired.
Okay.
Spard makes a switch back move on Andrew. A dive. Oh, Andrew's out to say no, my friend. Forcing him wide. Gets the DRS on him now. It's going to have him on the strike. Mercedes Persian versus the worst Mercedes team. And he's got him. Going into the next corner.
Oh, and he's got a penalty. Now imagine how good the fighting will be between Racing Point and Mercedes when they're fielding basically identical cars. That's probably why Racing Point are going to get I think they're going to get top 4. As much as McLaren will probably fight with Renault for 4th, maybe AlphaTauri will get on that fight as well, I think it'll be Racing Point getting the top 4. Purely because they've copied Mercedes, which, as we know, was pretty dominant.
I mean, there was like 9 1-2s.
Yeah. Also, I think there's a bit of a glitch going around again. There's blue flags in Sector 1 on the little lights. But the blue lights are flashing. But no one's been lapped yet. Actually, I know what it is. Because Barcelona's... He's not unclassified.
Wow.
Then it is, he's only 2 laps down. As Japan gets past Dano, who left the session and he's ghosted, that'll be why.
Fortunate. What the fall asleep on me?
I'm an insomniac as well as an arachnophobiac. I can't sleep.
You just get the fear of the spiders.
Honestly, whoever made Jedi Fallen Order will burn for making the Kashyyyk level.
Oh, Red L's going to pits.
As is Andrew.
Oh, yeah, shut up, Mercedes team coming out. Let's jumped up to P5.
And Critchley.
Where's the party in the pit lane?
Pit lane stroke party. We're gonna change the wheels. Yeah!
Reminds me when me and Drake came up with a little song for the pit lane. Oh god. I miss Drake. Thomas goes fastest. I can't help sit around here and just comfort anymore. I'm gonna nip away for a minute, but I'll leave you in the company of David while you watch the top 2 fight.
Right. Obviously, as you're watching, Cole is closing in slowly on Jasper. Critchley is also closing in on Japan in the Renault for 10th. Dano's joined back, that's good. As Cole is now pitting, he's going for the undercut. Critchley getting past Japan. Or does he? He's kind of a bit of a changing there. Phoenix is also pitting. That seemed like a good start from Cole onto the mediums. Oh, and Japan's crashed. Where's Thomas? Oh, he's lost it somewhere in Sector 3. I believe that's where Rosberg hit Carthagena in 2012. not Chandok, as we remember earlier. Smith and Japan just left the session. Actually, I think they're both out, actually. God, I can't even keep track of this. Thomas is on the back of Dano. The two alphas, Chum and Cole, are also equally close. Going down the back straight. Ooh, Thomas has a good run here. I don't think you can see it, I think Tribal's left you on board with AMS Jasper. But Thomas is literally right behind Dano, just coming onto the hairpin before the back straight. He'll have DRS, of course. As Cole gets past Chum, yep. I think the Mercedes, I think Button's in that fight as well. Thomas gets past Dano, and I think you missed, I think Japan crashed. There was a bit of a confusion. Someone had, I think there was a bit of a connection problem down the back. Also, I noticed a correction we need to make. You made the joke about Rosberg hitting Chandok. It was actually Narain Karthikeyan. Oh, as Dano goes to move down the inside of Thomas. Doesn't quite pull it off though. Sparks is pitting. Actually, one thing I need to note for you, Cole is going for an undercut on Jasper. He pitted before, having been behind.
Right. Look, he's already done a two-stop strategy though.
Yeah.
Jasper may have been a one-stop. Oh god, an alpha's crashed.
It's Chum, as Crit resets the fastest lap. I think it's best we don't question that.
I think it's best we've never questioned it.
Oh, there's position changes literally everywhere. Sparks getting a penalty, Phoenix getting a penalty. Phoenix getting past Andrew. Oh, we've got a train here.
Oh god.
Button, Mallard, Phoenix, Andrew. All fighting essentially for 6th. Mallard's got DRS on Button.
Oh god, there he goes.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Go for it. Make it stick. Up the inside. Oh god.
Button wanted the switch back. Mallard said not a chance.
Something's going on with
Chum getting out of the way. Oh, he's got damage. He's letting him through.
Oh god,
I thought it was 3 wide there for a second. Yeah, Phoenix. What a move from the McLaren! Hey!
I couldn't see it because I had the worst camera angle in the entire game.
Phoenix just went round the outside, coming off the straight.
Nice.
Smooth as you like, that was tidy. Cole takes the fastest lap.
That was a smooth operation.
Hey, it works as well because it's a McLaren. As Jasper is now pitting.
Cole takes
and
the
he's
lead.
coming out behind Cole, so thus far his undercut has worked.
Also halfway up the road.
Oh god, yeah, he's not that far ahead.
I mean 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It is quite a distance. There's Chum's in the pit. Chum's been repaired. Oh god, this train fight started again.
Yep. It's a 4-car fight for 5th. Mallard, Phoenix, Button and Andrew, as Thomas gets a penalty. You're a very naughty engine, Thomas.
As Phoenix makes the overtake. Gets it done before the corner. Zips in front.
Oh, Mallard thought about a move there.
Is that racing point going?
That's Sparks. He's...
The hell?
That's not quite the line there, buddy.
What happened to him?
I don't even know.
He's just like, I'm on board with Mallard.
Yeah, I think he decided to create his own interpretation of that corner.
Yeah.
As he's now he's pulling over like the Merc's past. This is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's a 6-car fight for 4th place. I'll get the pit lorries ready.
I'll get the coffins ready.
Actually, I say get the pit lorries, get the hydraulic oil ready as well.
No bridge.
They're going to hit the. Yes, there is. There's the Rolex board just coming to the last sector. As Sparks is going to try the outside of Andrew on the first turn, and
he's off the
I
track.
don't know how he's made that work. Oh, actually, that's a
But
good
I like
point.
that. You took the Danny Rick
No
line.
penalty, but you might have had a warning.
Or he might have been told to take it back to position. He's not giving him a point. But no, it's my place.
I've never seen that, for honest.
Well, legal overtake.
Ah.
I get it all the time.
The amount of exceeding track limits.
He's closing in on Andrew.
Actually, this is very
gonna be
organised. There's an entire section of just Thomas on lap 12 alone, and then just Chum on lap 12 alone. So there's 2 more for Thomas on lap 12, and 2 more for Chum on lap 12. Well done, guys. You're making it very easy for me to see that.
Especially if he's not so good at it.
They're identical. They've got 6 for Thomas, then 6 for Chum, then 2 for Thomas, then 2 for Chum, all on lap 12.
Jesus. What manner of things went wrong?
I don't think
Oh,
they
God.
understand the concept
Oh,
of track
God.
limits. Oh, hello. What
Oh, God.
the heck?
Oh, Jesus.
Jasper sets the fastest lap. Oh, Critchley and Andrew. Andrew.
Andrea. Actually, your name, Andrea. Doesn't sound like a big, sound like a white Scottish woman. You just said, kick your head in. Now I imagine Adrian's
Oh, he spun.
Oh God. Oh.
He's in the
no.
wall. He's missing his
Oh,
wing.
His teammates
Or
crashed.
a very large chunk of it, and Button has crashed into VSC.
Go on, Chum. We'll see it. How has he done that?
Ooh, that's a very good question. How did he lose it there? Actually, look how far is he? Look how far away he is from the corner. How has he done that?
I don't know.
So Mercedes' night, at the same point, has gone from good to pear-shaped. Because Andrew's going to have to pit for his damage, he'll be put to the back. And he was due to come in anyway.
The paranoia of getting out to do something during the ESC.
And we're back to racing. And we've got another train for you. Oh, hello, Critchley loses his back end of it. But it's him, Sparks and Mallard all fighting for 5th, with Phoenix just ahead of them, who also seems to be having some back end problems. I regret saying that instantly.
I wasn't listening, sorry. Oh God.
Oh, down the inside goes Sparks in the last corner. What a move. Oh, he's gone wide though.
This guy. Oh God.
What's going to happen? Camera angles, come on. I'm sorry, it cuts the camera. It cuts the camera with her hidden behind a wall. Oh, hello. Whoa. Phoenix went for a bit of a bouncy ride there.
Boing, 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 boing.
Oh, well, Critchley getting around Mallard. This race appears to be going for some pretty, let's call them, adventurous overtakes. Phoenix and Sparks are wheel to wheel down the back straight.
Oh God.
Phoenix got the move done.
Critchley's joined the fight.
Yep. Mallard's is behind them. Ooh, Sparks around the outside.
Makes it done.
Move.
Oh, bit of a jump now. Oh, Phoenix is like, no, my place. As Sparks goes wide. Oh, here comes Critchley.
Critchley down the inside there. It's not normally no. Oh, he's been hit.
Contact! Oh, when he's hit his teammate and Mallard hit him.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
He wanted to go down the inside of Sparks. Sparks didn't appear to use the mirrors. They've connected. Unfortunately, the McLarens have hit each other. Mallard, no idea what was going on, has ploughed straight into the back of Critchley, and sadly he's having to pit as well.
I'm hearing
Critchley's staying out.
garage that Zach Brown just punched a hole through the table.
He's
Yeah,
copying
he's-
from Roman Grosjean, he's throwing the gloves at the wall.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's not the
Oh, Sparks has
happiest.
crashed, Sparks has crashed.
God, Critchley, jump on him.
Full safety car, full safety car.
God, how's he done that? I want screw it. I'm going to use this full safety car to go get something to eat quickly.
Just go on Thomas quickly.
Ah, I was on the Critchley and I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this safety car to go get food quickly. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
So, Mallard's come out just in front of the safety car. Literally, the safety car is following him out of the pit lane. So, actually, it's unfortunate that he's crashed and made contact and had to pit, but that's kind of worked in his favour, I suppose. Because he can now completely fresh tyres, brand new wing, everyone a bunch up, obviously, and yeah, back in the fight. Actually, Andrew will be back in the fight as well. Actually, I have just now noticed we only have 10 people left. So, if everyone can survive, I'm not trying to jinx anything, everyone's getting points. Cole and Jasper are pitting. Still don't quite know how Sparks lost it, but that's unfortunate for him. Cole and Jasper are both coming out onto the softs. Cole with the provisional lead at the moment. Revelo also pitting from third. I'm just saying he left just as I was saying it. Oh yeah.
Apologies.
Mallard was coming out, literally with the safety car right behind him.
That'd have been
Which the safety car followed him out. It's little things like that. You don't know that it's a cool thing, but it's just interesting. Phoenix, Critchley and Thomas are in. Oh, the McLaren did double stacking.
This is good idea.
Critchley's been held up big time as a result, because they're both getting wing changes.
Oh god.
Both the McLarens are getting wing changes because both McLarens made contact.
Yeah.
Both McLarens made contact. Unfortunately, Critchley getting the worst end of that. He's been held up massively. He had to wait for both cars to be changed. So everyone's technically back in the fight. If they, I assume the safety car won't come in until people have caught up because Chum's so far behind.
Something like that, yeah.
This does just beg the question though. How crazy can these guys make the race tonight? And as we can see, we've only got 10 people left, so very crazy indeed apparently. Crazy overtakes, some unfortunate contact, VSC and safety car in quick succession. Oh. And off goes Sparks to the hospital. Salute the NHS for getting to him so quickly. Then again, we salute the NHS full stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
they work wonders. They deserve
How did they
all the
get-
respect.
From Abu Dhabi to Scotland in the space of like 2 minutes. I'm telling you, they use some weird technology.
Let's not get bogged down with who teleports where. So, Chum even is just coming into sector 3. I think safety car will be coming in this lap. Because I think they'll be caught up. They should be caught up by then.
I don't know.
I need a drink. I'm drinking so that it'll make you want to drink, and it'll force you to go back to the toilet. Hee hee.
Hey!
Oh, I've just noticed my window. There's something moving. That cat's there again. I know cats go where they want to go, but what is that cat's obsession with that? Because I've got this kind of hill separating my garden from the road.
Right.
The cat, it's always in the same place. What are you doing, cat? What is your obsession with that hill? I don't get it. I don't understand cats. I never will.
I've never understood cats. I'm sure if it ever was to fall over now. Expect an almighty crash in the next probably 2 minutes.
Well, they're all on the same straight, so...
I was wondering if me taking the beer out my fridge.
Safety car is in this lap. And
Perfect.
Chum is literally just coming onto the back of the pack, so it's very convenient.
Yep.
That's a little bit rich. Cole backing everyone up now.
Yep. Which can get annoying.
That's some very synchronized movements there from the marshals. I'm just on board with Cole in the TV cameras, the broadcast cameras. There were 3 marshals, all doing the same animation, but 2 of them were doing it identically at the same time. While the third ones are just a little bit delayed. It's like, yep, we're in sync. Oh, sorry. I need to copy that. There we go.
What about Steve? Yeah, Steve's in a world zone.
Yeah. See, it's little things like that you never notice when you're focusing on the racing. So that's one good thing that safety cars bring us. And Cole has gone. Jasper is still with him.
Shot across the track a tiny bit.
Yep. Oh, hello. Phoenix has caught Mallard sleeping. Oh, Mallard keeps position now.
Just about keeps position.
I think there's going to be a move here. I sense a move coming.
Yeah, I'm on board for Phoenix. Oh god, there's been a tap. Nothing's happened though.
That looked like a left tap. Thomas is going to the back of Phoenix. Slightly. Oh, Andrew diving! Literally diving on Thomas. Thomas goes off the track. Oh, what? Oh, he's come back on.
Thomas
hit Andrew, and he's kind of swerved. He's kind of shaken a bit, but thankfully he's held it. However, he has just gifted P7 to Critchley, who I think is going to go for a move on. Oh, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Oh, they're literally... Guys,
they're literally touching.
I know we've had a bit of a crap show. I don't want to go full on language, but I know you're all frustrated right now. But come on! Oh god!
Oh dear!
I know this is the season finale. I know we're going out with a bang. I don't think we need to literally go out with a bang. As Dano, I don't even know what he was thinking there.
What it'll be? It'll be like,
I think he was trying to double dive bomb on Thomas and Andrew, but he ended up getting pushed off the track.
I was going to find. Remember that Chinese game show hosted by Craig Davidson?
Oh, Takechi's Castle.
Yeah.
That was the best show ever.
They literally went out with a bang.
I'll ask you about that later because we've got battles going on.
Yeah.
They ruined that by having Jonathan Ross do it. Like, they brought it back with Jonathan Ross. It just doesn't work. Actually, I might be wrong. I swear, so I think it's Ronan Kemp did something about it.
Ronan Kemp?
Never mind. I don't really care. I don't know who he is. No, there's someone called Ronan Kemp. I think he's a radio host. Anyway, enough of that. Mallard, Critchley, Andrew, Thomas, and Dano are all fighting. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's literally a 5-car fight for fifth.
Chris making a move on Mallard. Run up the outside. Oh dear.
Nope. Oh, he's got him through though.
Nice one, covered off. There won't be any DRS until lap 23. Tad unfortunate.
Critch is going for it. No. Ooh, what's up?
Switchback.
That was a move and a half. Like, that was a very big swerve. Ballard's gone wide. Critchley
he's hit him.
Can't get past him due to the thinness of that section.
He's clipped the Carthage curve and no spun the damn thing.
He's going for a move. He's going.
I'm not here again.
Oh, he's diving. Oh, he's gone wide there.
He's dived too soon.
He'd have to cut the corner. He might have to. Does he have to give a place back? I swear, if it was real F1, he'd probably have to give that back. As Cole says, that's lap. Oh, Mallard's gone wide. Andrew's going for the move as a result.
Oh god, he's hit him.
Tapping, tapping. DRS is back on.
Oh,
what
Mallard's
the-
connection.
Yeah. Thomas has just gone through him. He's losing touch with reality at that point, I'm telling you. He's literally bending the physics laws to make overtakes. Oh, Dano's got past Mallard as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'll go Chump's car.
Yep.
I called him Chump.
That's rude.
Is it
Oh,
me
Revelo
too?
and Phoenix. Wheel to wheel.
Oh, Phoenix is up to third.
Whee.
Ooh.
Half hour. Oh, squeeze.
Oh,
Squeezing.
squeeze. Oh,
Revelo's
Put
doing a
that
bit of
hand back
squeezing
down.
his own though.
got 2 second time penalty.
That's what he gets. He's not got both hands on the wheel, so he can't control the car as well.
Look, obviously, I've stuck situation back in 2010 with Fernando Alonso. He just one hand in the car to the back straight.
And that's why F-ducts were banned.
Yep. That's a Fernando. Screw you, Ferrari.
See, people make technical innovations. There's always someone
Was Ferrari
who
going to complain?
tries their own interpretation of said innovation in a way that gets the innovation banned.
The only innovation I'd say that I'm quite happy with banned, it pains me to say it, was the two brake system in the McLaren.
Ah, this is the second brake
Which
pedal.
is- That was just stupid.
Yeah, I don't
Who
know
thought-
what they're
who
going
thought-
for.
Who
Two
thought that was a good
separate
idea?
brake pedals. Oh, hello.
Oh god, Mallard's
Mallard's
crashed.
got a problem there.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't know. I think he might have made contact with Chum, possibly.
Might have done. Check Chum for damage. Chum has no damage. Mallard has no damage. Unless he spun under his own accord.
Very
Make
possibly.
Phoenix and Reveler fighting again.
One thing that technical that Ferrari followed suit on, as
Oh.
Jasper takes the lead.
Let the lock up there for him.
Phoenix getting past Revelo for the time being. Remember in the 90s, someone tried X-Wings.
Oh god, they were cool. But then, because of Ferrari, they got banned.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was because of Ferrari, but multiple cars were crashing because no one could see. Like,
Yeah.
it was just extra downforce, but it was kind of vision restricting. Ferrari tried it themselves, but it was just banned on. It was just banned on pure safety.
What the stupid is technical innovation was. Remember the
six-wheel turbo.
Oh, that bit's actually quite cool. You remember?
Yeah,
you
but
remember
what's the
Red
point? I
Bull?
don't get it. 2014. Oh yeah, I know you're going
And it
with this. The camera hidden inside the front wing.
Yeah.
How because
And then
obviously
takes a
the
2 second time penalty.
camera mountings create aerodynamic problems, so they try to fix it with that. But obviously, the way they did it kind of restricted the camera view.
Which is what you could see, or rather, what you couldn't see.
We're trying to watch the Red Bull catching up to the Mercedes. All we can see is the innards of that front wing.
All we can see is the carbon fibres in the front wing.
I mean, I like looking at carbon fibre as much as the next person, but it's a race. I want to see the race.
Yeah.
I say that, I'm bored with a McLaren. I'm looking at carbon fibre right now. Yeah.
Also, you remember Andrew.
Ooh, causing a bit of a connection spike there.
Oh god, Andrew making a move back.
No, Thomas is sick. Oh, Thomas got a penalty for that.
Yeah, he forced him off a bit.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't want to give up the position. It's a race, obviously. He didn't want to give up, but I think there's got to be a threshold where someone has to go. Okay, I'm gonna have to yield here. I think that's the problem with online racing. No one knows when to yield. No one knows when you have to give up a position. to try and keep things going.
Yeah, because you want to
if you
keep
give
that position as much as possible.
yeah, obviously you don't want to lose position, but if you let someone go in the circumstances, you never know. You can always fight him back on the next few laps.
Yeah.
But no, everyone just cuts you off, rams you up the arse, slams on the brakes. Well, this will be interesting. We have McLaren, Renault, McLaren going down the back straight. With Red Bull, Mercedes, Haas following. No moves at the front.
Although I can see now.
Nothing at the back
Obviously
either.
it's-
Dan is a bit too far off of Andrew.
Oh, the closest currently to fighting someone.
The closest would be Dano on Andrew, 4/10.
Oh, yeah. Just come back on board with them, see what's going on. Not finding it.
Dano cutting a corner. I quite like it. Dano can't deny that was a corner cut.
That was a corner cut. I was on board.
You got a warning for that. Like,
Must have.
I know you got a warning for that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
3
Felix.
seconds. Penalty.
I would take this time to maybe give a bit of a penalty update, but there's been that many. We would be here for the rest of the race if I did that.
Which was closed in on Ratalo. Anticipating on this not ending well.
Oh, Dano very nearly going to the back of Andrew. Critchley gets the move done.
Oh, Dano and Andrew are going to lose the wheel. Oh, they touch.
Dano with DRS. Andrew's got the inside though. Oh, he's gone wide. Looking for a
Dano's
switch back.
jumping out.
Oh, what the heck?
Corner cut again.
Haas trampoline mode engaged.
And again, it could have been so much worse. It could have bounced it along off the
Oh,
space.
yeah.
I can just picture that now, just a bounce like a flying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me
We're
that
2
full
laps
car
from
like
the
that.
end. We're 2 laps from the end. Let's not jinx it, shall we?
Okay.
Actually, no, it's 3 laps. My bad.
Worst idea that could happen now is to go, you know what? Screw it. Let's give F1 cars the same suspension that, you know, lowriders have.
Oh god, imagine F1 cars and like, oh what's his name? Is it Tony Temper that does that? No, that's not
What? Hit my right?
No, there's a music video where they had the hydraulic suspensions. That's gonna kill me now. What is that?
I know what you're on.
Anyway, yeah, Dano's going on Andrew.
Dano. Go for a switch.
Critchley and Felix.
Oh, never mind. To say that, he's got DRS on him. He's going to make the move.
Yeah, Andrew got a bad exit coming out of the chicane.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what the heck?
Oh.
What
Uh,
the heck happened there?
I caught
I'm-
that straight.
I'm assuming Dano tried to give him a bit of a squeeze to try and make him back out of him
Back off.
of getting inside line, and obviously Andrew didn't. That's what I'm assuming. What did you see?
I'm thinking it could have been the same, but other than Andrew moved and clipped.
And both of them pitting. And Dano's got a penalty for speeding in the pits.
Insult the bloody injury.
Ain't that the truth?
Listen, if this been spun and taken out, how could this go any worse?
Andrew surely wouldn't have turned in on it, would he?
No, he wouldn't have. Andrew's respectable. He probably wouldn't have. I doubt he would have done that. I doubt that was on purpose. I think. My idea. Dano went to close the door, but moved too early and was caught by Andrew's front wing.
Or he at least just tried to make him. Maybe just tried to scare him a bit.
Yeah, but
it caused him to back out.
It didn't really work, did it?
Meanwhile, Thomas is on the back of Phoenix. Almost.
Thomas is no.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
Did Dano just take out Andrew?
I
need to question that, because Dano and Andrew, that's a very similar position. It's almost the same track position. Both of them crashed again at the same point. I don't want to point fingers, but I have a feeling Dano went a bit of a revenge move there. I think he's possibly considered Andrew did it on purpose, maybe go for a bit of a move. I don't know what happened, obviously. I'm really hoping it's not purposeful.
Yeah, we're not pointing fingers.
What on earth happened there? And Dano is going to try and do the final lap of the race with
no front wing.
With barely any front wing. And oh, where's Thomas? What happened to Thomas?
No. To Phoenix. He's dropped to fifth.
Hang on, Phoenix 7th. I got Phoenix in 7th.
Oh my god, not again.
Dano, where's Dano? He's just crashed. Oh, hello.
What's he done?
I think the game might have had a bit of a brain fart. I've got Phoenix in 7th, and Thomas in 9th. Andrew in 8th, however, Andrew's in the back straight, Phoenix and Thomas are wheel to wheel in Sector 3.
Oh, hello. That's how you end the season.
While we're saying that, Cole has just won the race.
Oh, the fireworks aren't going anymore. I jumped to Jasper, just getting blinded by the firework.
Yeah, apologies for missing the race win there, but we're trying to figure out what the heck just happened there, and position. My brain might have just exploded with everything going haywire, basically.
Oh, look, fireworks.
Yeah, crashing. More to the point. Anyway, more to the point, Cole has won the race. Jasper P2, Critchley gets P3, Revelo P4, Phoenix P5. So it's been a good recovery from McLaren. Thomas P6, Chum P7, Mallard P8, Andrew. No idea what happened here with Dan the last couple of laps, but he does still get 2 points for P9. Don't be an idiot. Don't be that person. Look, mate, we've all had a bit of a confusing night. You don't need to do that.
Oh god.
What manner of thing occurred on those last 2 laps?
But look,
There's a pony we'll never see in real life. Alpha, Williams and McLaren. specifically Scotland as well. Oh yeah, Scotland and Wales.
And Belgium. And Belgium.
Oh, AF Bandor's not there anymore.
Why is there a saying
look.
Belgium?
I don't know. Oh, sorry, no. Edit. I was trying to say, Jasper is wearing my hat. I totally didn't accidentally say something that I shouldn't have said. We can edit that out immediately. I think Cole can get driver of the day for being the only driver to not get a penalty.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone else got more than 6 seconds. The record goes to, I think, Phoenix and Mallard, if I'm seeing that correctly. No, Thomas and Andrew both get 24 seconds, so they get a special mention for having 24 seconds of penalties. Cole will be driver of the day for having no penalties at all. Speaking of the devil, he's just joined.
Yeah, they're just waiting on. So just sure you know the ball tick for us. I know Jasper is. I know.
Hey.
I don't know. Hey, where's Sheep Boy? In here. There he is. Right, so last week, David.
Sorry, I just had the last drop of the mangoes in the can. That's. Ugh.
That's not fun,
yeah,
is it?
you can do.
No, fix my
P2
headset and I can now speak. Hello. Thank you.
Right, so
Take it
anyway,
away,
right, so it was an eventful race, clearly. But we will start with P3, which was Critchley. It's good to see you back up here.
Thank you.
So just same as always, just walk us through quality and walk us through the race.
Well, quali was, it's the most frustrating qualifying I think I've ever had. Q1, I had a heart attack because I bottled my lap with, in the second class corner, and the timer was on 5 seconds. I crossed the line with 2 seconds to go, with like 0.8 of fuel left and like 10%
Cole,
ERS.
stop fader breathing.
Sorry.
Mute your mic, Cole.
I know. No arguing on the podium.
And then, so yeah, and it was Q1 I just scraped through with the back of my teeth, and then Q2 was interesting. Well, I got through, but then obviously some people don't know how to retire, and then my car crashed. So yeah, but yeah, and then the race, well, that was just eventful on all levels, to be honest. First lap, I got taken out by an unnamed person because I don't want to cause anything. And then, yeah, dropped me to the back, and then just made my way through. Safe car came out, which was very nice, because I got damage after someone just decided to turn in on me without realising I was there. And then, I had a nice little battle with Phoenix. He just let me through because we were battling with Revilio, and then, yeah, I pulled away from Revilio and then got the podium. So, yeah, pretty frustrating race, but it was a pretty exciting one too.
Yeah, it was eventful.
It certainly was.
Pollock, more like.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, wasn't bad from 10th.
Just saying.
Yeah. And I was about to say about the next race, but this is the end. So just congrats on the season.
Thank you.
And just hope it goes well next season.
Yeah, I'd also like to congratulate Cole on his championship though. He's drove, ever since he joined, he drove really well, consistent, always up here, and then obviously Ben decided to bottle it, and yeah, Cole came through. So, congrats.
Congrats on
I was about to
the
say I was
season.
going to hop in the Discord and ask who's got the championship, because I don't actually know.
I didn't.
It's Cole.
I don't know. Congrats, Cole. Anyway, moving on to second place, which was AMS Jasper. Unfortunately, due to penalties. If he's there. there?
Jasper.
Testing.
We've lost him. We've lost him, ladies and gentlemen.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Hopefully it's not faster.
If he even uses the rig.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, in the meantime, since we can't get a hold of them, we'll move on to David to interview the race winner and oh, there he is.
Hey.
To hear you. So just the same questions as quickly. Just walk us through qualifying and the race.
God, that epic.
Yeah, qualified went quite well.
Oh, this is not went 100% to plan. Oh god.
Because the gap was already 6 seconds just behind me, so I don't know how we got that big of a gap. But the safety car helped me to close the gap, and yeah, I knew I lost the race because I had 6 seconds of penalties, which I always struggle at these tracks, especially at many quick laps for me to call. He did brilliantly, and yeah, unlucky to bottom. But yeah.
Yeah, it was a good strong race for you. Also, you joined late. It was a good part of the season for you.
Yeah.
So congrats
Again.
Hope to see you next season.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Hopefully. Anyway, now we'll move on to the race winner, which I'll hand over to Jedi to interview.
Yep. So our race winner and apparently also our championship winner, AMS Cole.
Yes.
I think it's just been a. Yep. So all congratulations to you, sir. Get the champagne and whatnot out. I think that really that was just a strong weekend from you all round. Some good fighting again with Jasper. How do you think that's gone for you?
Well, to start off quality, I was not exactly happy. I know I could go 2/10 faster. It wouldn't have made a position change, but I would have been happier with my quality. The race, turn 1, I felt like that could have been my fault. I'm honestly not too sure, because I look back and then I see Button behind me, and I was like, okay, he's like a car that's behind me, I don't think he'll go for a move. So I go onto the outside racing line, hit the corner normally, and as I've turned in, I'm not sure if he got hit from behind or something, or outbraked himself, but he hit my side pod and put himself spinning. And then after
that one just had to be for the stewards.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Could have been my fault. I'll take the penalty if it is my fault. But yeah, the rest of the race, my race pace is quite strong around here. Did another league a couple of days ago with Jasper. But Jasper beat me there. But it's my turn here, I guess. It's just unlucky he had penalties.
So it was a very eventful race, to say the least.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And with that, if anyone has nothing else to say,
Fish!
Fish. God's sake.
If anyone had something to say, I felt like saying that. Because why the hell not?
Anyway, with that, Tier 1, Season 1 of PRL, where you can join AMS Andrew and AMS Phoenix next week for the finale of Tier 2 in Australia. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, finishing Australia, that's not confusing at all, is it?
Yeah,